What's up, bro? How's your day going? What all you do today?
Shit, full body.
Full body, hell yeah.
Yeah, I did triceps. I'm gonna go back and do more triceps. I did triceps. I did front of my shoulders. I'm doing chest. I'm doing nose legs. I'm doing that back right there. But I'm done hitting. Right now, I'm gonna do a couple more sets of chest, back, legs. When I'm done with this, I'm gonna do side of my shoulders right there.
Okay, the lat raise.
Go over here. Do biceps. One arm cable biceps. And so I'm gonna do that side of the shoulder, biceps, and then I'm gonna do mix in between doing quads and then doing hamstrings.
Hell yeah, you gonna get into that.
Yeah. And then at the end, I'm gonna finish out. I'm gonna do those calf raises and that. I went and got a tib bar. So for you get the front of your calves, the front of your legs right there. You just sit down and you just raise it up like that.
They've got one back there.
They got one.
On the calf raise, yeah.
Yeah.
You see these little handles?
Yeah.
You lift them up, put your feet down, and
yeah, because people always do the back of their calves, but they don't do the front.
Yeah.
And that's what makes your calf look athletic. It'll make your calf bigger.
exactly.
Yeah. I'm like, man, you can't be forgetting certain muscle grooves. Because it might be one that supports the other to make the other one even look bigger. Like when I used to do all my first started the gym, I never really did I did triceps, but I never really did them like that. I used to blast biceps. I was like, biceps. But the tricep is the biggest part of your arm. So if you got big triceps, your bicep automatically gonna look so big. I used to just do straight biceps. I'm like, man, bicep, they say curls for the girls. So I'm like, all right, I'm doing curls. But I'm like, dang, I'm messing out with games because I'm not doing my tricep. I'm not doing the biggest part of my arm. So I was like, man, I'm tripping. I gotta, make sure you hit everything.
Come in here, this right here is lightweight because you can 45 and really let it touch. What I like to do sometimes, I'll just spam a couple sets of these.
Yeah.
That 25 a set or something good.
Yeah.
And really, I feel that my rear delt's pretty good.
For real?
Yeah, it really blows them out good bit.
Yeah, that's another thing. You know what, like you saying, your rear delt? Well, that's another, the biggest part of your shoulder. If you get big rear delts, it's gonna make your shoulders look so much bigger instead of just doing the front and side of them.
Yeah. I'll take this and I'll do like lateral raises of those sometimes for extra shit, you know?
I feel that.
Yeah, you'll feel it. You got a couple sets of it. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I'm gonna do that shoulder you was talking about the other day too.
Yeah, now that's a great shoulder work. Ever since I started doing it,
a little bit of it.
strength is going through the roof.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a little bit of it.
It's back day animals. It's back day, but I'm just warming up right now, so I'm gonna do some basically full body every day, you know. You know how I do. So full body every day. Primary focus today is back. Lightweight. Keeping it light with dumbbells today. Might do, I'm going to do rear delts twice. With the rear delts with the machine, we'll max out that machine over there. And then later on, we're going to come back over here and do like a rear delt finisher with the kids. That's about it. Let's go over here and unrack this. And we'll get started on our first back workout today. We still got more chest to do too, but back being primary focus. Make sure to keep it nice and light. I want back. Looked like a tornado hit this place when I first walked in. Looked like somebody came in and took a shit all over the gym. And then hits a little bit of tries. 25 reps of probably just 40 starting off. But we're going to go probably hundreds from here. I really fell in love with this one pretty good. Ever since I've been coming to this gym. Most gyms don't have this. So I usually use a curl bar to simulate the skull crushing, I guess. We're going to do 25 starting off. 2 sets of 25, 1 set of 50 reps. And then we're going to go up weight. Keep going until we can't do no more, really. I'm trying to do this. Easy. I've got my water all over there. Let's go ahead and start on rear delts now, too. Probably one of my most favorite machines. Heck yeah. And I really love neck flies. But this and cable fly. My 2 favorite chest workouts for sure. And I've been switching everything up recently. I've been switching all my workouts up completely up. So I've been adding dumbbell flies here. And I like to spam them. I like the 4th or 5th day straight. Spam them real good. They're okay. I like lightweight for dumbbell flies. I do 25, 30, something good. And spam the hell out of them. That's a good start-up weight, but normally I would do 2 sets of that, but I'm going to skip that because I wasn't feeling it too much. But it's time to increase. Let's go back over here and burn out some more dumbbells. So 10 or 15 reps of 25. So basically what I'm doing is every day I do dumbbells, but today is a light day, so I'm going up to 30s and that's it. But I'm making sure I get 30 reps in of each weight up to 30. And I might spam a little more. I mean, I don't have to specifically do 30, but 30 is the set number. So I can go higher, just can't go lower. You know? I can either do 3 sets of 10 or 2 sets of 15. Sometimes I've been doing like a set of 20 and then a set of 10. But it just depends. Because today is a day where I like to get my hammers in fitted like such. I don't really focus much on hammers. I throw them in every day, but I don't spam them like I do just concentrated curls. So we'll do 20. recently developed an allergen to eggs. Don't know where the fuck that came from or why. Or maybe it's just the specific eggs I've been buying. But every time I eat eggs now, like the past few times, when I get done with the gym, I usually have about 5 or 6 eggs, you know? And anyhow, the other day, I had about 5 eggs, mixed it with milk, lactose-free milk, and anyhow, as I was eating them, my throat swelled up. That sucked. For the rest of the day, my throat swelled. And then I was like, oh, maybe it was the hot sauce. So, like 2 days ago, I ate eggs again. Eggs aren't as good as everybody likes to think either. So now I had one thing, like I said, we're doing the 4th of comes with eggs. All play weighted. We're not doing that today. We will do some lat pull downs though. We'll probably go a little heavy on that. Maybe 160, we'll do something. Let's get up to another 25 in. Woo. 25, easy one. Come on, one. This hasn't started hitting me yet, but usually I'll be pissing like a screen door, you know? That'll hit me a little later. Let's go ahead and hit some more. I'm only going to do 2 sets of this. Just because I wasn't feeling the weight on, so I'm going up. Super great for rear elbows. But I feel like a lot of times you get rear elbows, you have to get back in to do. No matter what back in I do, I feel it a lot of rear elbows. I'm gonna go for a full stack of here. Let's go hit some more dumbbells. Woo-wee. So I'm thinking today, I don't recommend starving yourself, but I'm gonna starve myself a little bit today and probably only eat like maybe 7 or 8 yogurts throughout the whole day. Maybe like 1 or 2 shakes of them. I like to do that every once in a while for like basically carb deplete. And then like on my rest day I'll fucking carb load like crazy. Like the last big cheat day I had like 8 margaritas. And one of those meat boxes, I had a whole bottle of that. And then I had pandas, a bigger plate of panda fries. And then for dinner I had 2 Big Macs and a large fry. That was my carb load, carb and yeast. Oh yeah. So like the rest of the week I try to get really clean, but a lot of protein. But today, 25 gram yogurt, proteins, and 2 shakes. But I'm eating 8 yogurts, at least. So that way I get my 200 grams of protein in that. And 2 shakes. So all in all, I should have about 260 grams of protein in a day. Ugh. Main thing I try to watch for is sugar. Sugar and salt, really. Unless it's a cheat day and then I'm drinking. So, you know, sugar is full. It's full of sugar in that. But that's why I watch my sugars. It's so I can drink. So I can lose weight. I don't want diabetes. Alright, so then that again. Another 12, 14. I keep saying 12 like I'm playing with 12. I keep going 14. So let's just do 14. Actually, look. I think it's hoping that last one, and you just say, why are you going so fast? I'm not really going to go slow and controlled on that country. I'm going to go slow and controlled with 200, but not 100. So that's why I'm doing that. Now over here, this machine kicks my ass, so, you know. Alright, so I'm going to do 50 reps now, which means it's 100 reps completed on triceps. We haven't even started to work on triceps yet. And you can count the tricep extensions we did over there with the dumbbells, but I don't count those just because they're not the best thing for your triceps. Cable really is. You could say close grip bench for triceps, but not really. I don't like them. I'll do them. I don't like them. Let's get this 50 in. There we go. And you see this is spamming. I'm spamming reps like crazy. There's 100 reps completely over there. And this is just the beginning of it. So now we're going to increase the weight. Go up weights, and then we're going to repeat 2 sets of 25, 1 set of 50. And basically, by doing 2 sets of 25 and then 1 set of 50, the 2 sets of 25 is the warm up, the 1 set of 50 is the actual workout itself. And it's more or less to simulate close to failure. We get up there and wait, it's going to be right at that. And I'm not going to play with the baby weight right now. I'm going to keep going up. I'm just going to do 1 set of each. Play max out. The next set is going up. And then let's see what we got here. We just now started. Like we're really just now getting our workout actually going for the day. Since back is the main one anyway. And I've only done like 3 sets of back. Well, 6 altogether with the rear delts. I forgot we did those. let's go ahead and start with these 30s. And I'll probably do like 12s. I keep saying 12, but I keep one. So let's go ahead and jump into it. This is the last weight dumbbells we're going to do. We will spam the curl bars right now. I like spamming those pretty good. 2 sets of 50, 2 sets of 25. Start off with the heavy reps and high reps, and then go to the low reps. There we go. I'm not even going to say 12 anymore. I need to stop doing it. I just did 15, so. Now, I don't have nothing against overhead tricep exercises with dumbbells because when I first started, about 13 years ago, I had nothing. I only had water bottles, trash bags, shit like that. But when I finally got a dumbbell, remember when I got my first dumbbell, it was one just like this. And now, the big difference for me is these are more wider, of course, so when you're up here, if you do single, yeah, you feel it more than if you're doing double. But if you have a good dumbbell like this, you put your hand like that right there, boom, you get way more of a stretch. And I remember I used to spam the hell out of those. Back when I went from 240 to 130 pounds, and my triceps were completely dug out because of that movement right there. Is it the best movement? No. But when it's all you got, hell yeah. Let's go back over here and get these rows in. Another 14, 15. But of course we're going up. I'm skipping the 3s. I don't do anything in other 3s, 6s, or 9s. And that's the dumbbell curls that I do. And pec deck. I said it really fun. So let's get that up. Ooh, about sweat on my hand, I have to leave my grip. I think that's the beginning of a good weight to pause. Whew. And I like doing this, the bouncing. I notice everyone's doing it now, but I've always been a bouncer. I've always been one for, if I'm doing curls, say I do 15 curls, let my biceps rest for a minute, 2 minutes, go hit fucking chest, bam, 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 while my chest is resting, back to curls. I've always been a big guy in doing that. And now I notice everyone's doing it. I notice that nowadays, so it's kind of cool. Let's go ahead and hit this. And I think this is the first set of this weight we started today. If not, fuck it, we'll do extra. There we go. 25. A lot of people, when I get to talking about reps with them, they'll be like, "Oh, how do you do so many reps? That's crazy. That's crazy." Not really. Not really. Even when I'm doing heavy, on a heavy day, I'll have 4 or 5 plates on over here, and I'll just be doing 15, 16 reps straight. You know, I'm a rep guy. I like reps. They like to disappear a lot, I know. So, 14. No, I said 14. There we go. Now we're up at 3 digits. There we go. We got 5 more sets to do that. We got 3 more rows. A crap ton more on tries. Let's go finish these dumbbells up. This should be the last of the 30 here. We're going to, and then when we come back over here, we'll do 50 reps. 2 sets of 50 with 20, 2 sets of 25, 40. And that's overhead, tries, and curls. So then we'll be done with that. Until later on. I like to run the rack multiple times. Like later in the evening, or later in the day, we'll run this dumbbell rack here. Several times after we actually finish our actual make our primary work. Third. Talking with someone the other day. We were talking about the tricep extensions with dumbbells. And a lot of people think they're useless, but they're not. I mean, functionality wise, maybe 10-15%. Cable machine, 100. Obviously, but I still do them by force of habit, you know? Because I've always done that. Lats. It depends. I'm gonna hit lats next. After all of this. But I really love doing plate loaded lats. Really love doing that. So we're gonna do lat now for a second. Oh, baby. Go ahead and jump into this. We're gonna increase the speed. After this, we got 2 more sets to do. We'll do the next one. There we go. Get a little one to grow on that one. Let's get our extra set of 25 in. And this will make 150 reps per time. Just on this one. I'm not 100 on how many reps we did on rows, but who cares? We're going to do some more rear delts. I'm starting to think that's one of my favorites too, really. And later this evening, rear delts with dumbbells. So those are really fun. 7, 8. Easy money. So total there, 150. Which I'm not trying to keep track too much, but I am keeping track of the price. A little bit loosely, you know. Let's go ahead and hit this. Got the 100 one of the probably easiest things to gain strength in, probably rear delts. I feel like the rear delts are getting used so much that they just naturally become super strong, just like the triceps. Tomorrow is a heavy tricep day, and so I'll do 500 reps of the whole stack tricep push downs, and that's easy. Sometimes I'll even add 45, but can't do it at this gym, but can at most. But basically what I'm saying is your triceps, I feel like, are probably one of your strongest assets. And that's for everybody. Like I guarantee you, even if you have never worked out a day in your life, if you come in the gym right now and no attachments, just grab the cable, one-handed, I guarantee you could do probably 15, 20 reps of 40-pound pull downs. Brand new, never worked out a day in your life, guaranteed. And the triceps are just strong. Well, that's how I feel. Like yesterday, for example, before I left the gym, I took the curl bar, slapped 245 plates on, and I did my skull crusher. I've done that, and then I was like, you know what? There was a girl sitting beside me, so I was like, you know what? I ain't gonna look like no bitch. So I took the curl bar and I just started going, bang, 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 you know? And I only expected to do like 2 or 3 reps of it. And I done fucking 8. So sometimes you surprise yourself. Let's go ahead. Because I haven't done that movement in about I'd say about 7, 8 months. Since the last time I used the 45s on the curl bar. I just slapped them on and on. There's lots of movements you don't do routine, like regularly. You might be like, why are you doing such lightweight with it? Feels good. And I'm doing heavy reps with it, you know. 50 reps overhead and curl with it. So you can't beat that shit. Let's go back over here. And after this, we got one more to do. Whew. With the rows. So we're one away from the second. Something I've been getting into real heavy recently. Fucking Flair climbing. Like I was saying, stair climbing. Before I leave, I like to do at least 20 floors of stair climbing. That might not sound like a lot of something, but a stair climber is brutal. I like that shit. If I'll do that today, I'll do 20 flights and then I'll run a mile. ahead and get our 50 in. So this right here will mark the 200 reps of the overheads here. Basically, seems like got my water. Let's go. I really need these knee braces at the moment. I like to have them pretty good and handy. This one only costed $1, and it's super fucking good. I'll give it credit. Better than any shit you're gonna get at Walmart, for sure. 50, let's go. There you go, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I told you you'll feel that shit for sure.
I feel in my back a little bit.
You
But I
do?
feel in my shoulders, but I feel this part going up.
Yeah, your lats as well, yeah. That's why I like doing it.
Sir.
Hell yeah. Let's go ahead and get throw 115 on there. There you go, hell yeah. Let's go hit up these curls some more. Another 50. And like I said, this is a light day, so the main goal, or the goal I'm trying to go for today, is keeping everything light. A few machines we're going heavy on, like rear delts, yeah. We're going to go heavy on there. Cable ropes. We're going to do the whole stack, which is up next. And so we're going heavy on that. But it's more or less for fun and just the got a little bit of tightness for it today. Because first day of the week for me is heavy chest back thighs. So we've done obliterated back. So today is mostly primary light back. That's the main focus out of all the workouts we're doing today. Is primary back. Yeah, we're doing chest, we're doing triceps, doing everything, but primary back. So when we jump over here to our pull downs, we're going to go a little heavy on that. But once we get into that lightweight, that's when we're going to have a lot of fun with it, smash the shit out of it. And we're going to go on the other side and basically do another variation of rows. But you'll see, it's going to be super dope. Might do some singles, haven't done those in a long time. And even tomorrow will be light body, everything focused, full body focus, lightweight. It's another 5-day straight training day, weekly. So on the 5th day, it's going to be 2 warm-up sets of everything, 1 set to complete, 1 to failure. We're here 4.5, 5 hours a day. So we've been on the page and we're completely crawling in here. We still got to get everything. We got to go to failure. We got to train hard. So on that 5th day, even though we've been training hard as shit all week, the first 2 days are heavy days. This day is going to be a hell of a growth day. Because we're training everything and doing every single thing we can do in this whole entire gym. The 3 sets, 1 to 0. how we make up the hours. Come back here, 25 reps each set of that. Let's go hit her back up some more. Throw the whole stack on. And we're gonna burn it out. And then we're done with the cable row. But we still got more triceps and we got more rear delts to do. We might do 2 more sets of rear delts. Something like that sounds kind of fun. Now, I skipped 6s, as everyone knows, and we're just going to slap on the 70s real quick. Here we go. 25. And with the rear delts, we're going to finish strong with them. Probably do 2 more sets. But now, the 200 reps in, 25, 25. Finish heavy with the hundreds. Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead. Slap the babies on. We're gonna go set 25 there. Finish heavy with the hundreds. Bang out these rear delts.
Oh.
I think we did 158 a minute ago, so 145. Slap that on. Now the other day, I failed over here. What's up? All right, let's go. Come on. Woo. I'm gonna finish strong. Boom. We're gonna go to the whole stack so I'll get the total. Get back over here, start on our curl bars.
Now. Oh.
25. Woo. Hell yeah. And then we'll do 1 more of those, finish that up. Let's hit these fucking triceps again. And we're going to do one more after this until later. We milked that fucking 200. 25 reps now. And then we're going to finish strong with the hundreds. Call it a day. And this one, we're going to go for as many as we can with the rear deltoids. And then say, fuck that. Let's go. Let it sit with the hundreds in there. Good. You know what? I'm feeling kind of strong on today. Fuck it. We're going to come back over here. And we're just going to go until we can't get no more on it. You know? Now, it probably would be super beneficial for me to rest right now for a minute. But it's just not what I do. Only reason I'm taking my time with him a little bit because I'm talking in between sets. Hence why I'm fucking out of breath and shit. Alright, let's go. I want to go forward. Let's go, come on. Come on, come on. That fourth one was shit. But three was pretty good. I'm happy with that. Whew. And you know what? Whew. Let's go hit our go do 25 more reps. So I'm kind of happy with that. The fourth rep was complete shit, but I still got it though. Not bad. Whew. Now if I came in here and said, okay, today's back day, I'm only hitting back. I'm not hitting shit else. Then yeah, I'd be a lot stronger on my movements, sure. But it's not what I do. Think about taking these off here in a second. I won't need them. I'm trying to think of any more movements. Technically, I didn't need them over there, but put a tricep that is up. I'm going to blow my elbows out there. Let's get 25 more. Something I just thought about. We're gonna blast forearms today too. I did 100 reps yesterday, but I think today, after we get completely done with back and everything else we're doing, I think we're going to spam the shit out of forearms. Cause I love spamming them, but sometimes forearms is a muscle that you definitely neglect for sure. I do. And because it's, like I said, we're here 4.5, 5 hours a day anyway, 6 days a week. So I'm trying to hit as much as I can in that time. And sometimes, there's so many different variations of chest, triceps, biceps, quads, hands, you name it. So many different variations you can do. So I try to hit them all, you know, as much as I can. And so some parts take a back seat. One more set, I'm taking this thing off. It's starting to fucking kind of hurt my arm a little bit. I love it though. Let's go. I'm gonna just burn it out. Come on. Woo. Hell yeah. And we're done with that shit. Yeah, that's good. That was good. Alright. Now it's time to get back to what we were here for. Back. Let's get it. Let's get this one off. Matter of fact, let's take these off while we're at it. Oh. Let them breathe for a minute. Them arms breathe for a second, man. Fucking things. I love them. I love good knee braces because it really helps my joints, especially like when I'm doing bench. If I'm working on my bench, fucking definitely helps. If I'm working on let's say, anything to do with triceps, definitely do. Ooh, sometimes you get some joint pain, you're just like, ooh. Let's go ahead and take this one off. I like this one because it's got fucking grips on it, but somebody has moved the grips today. So they could do, I'm assuming whoever did this is working on the chin-up game. But now, I'll keep doing them anyway, I don't give a shit. It's just I like it better on my hand, a little bit here, but it is what it is. Let's start with 140, let's go. Put it behind the neck and then in front. Oh. Fucking spiders, big ass legs. Now here in a minute, when I said I like running the dumbbells, if you've seen my gym streams before, you'll notice later today when I go back to run them again. So this morning we ran them for 30 reps and each goes up to 30. We're going to do it again for 20, then go do some other bullshit, come back later, hit them all again for 10 and so on. Let's get these dumbbells in. Fucking caps off dirty as fuck, you know. Let's hit this over now. Stop it a little bit. Behind the neck again. start getting into more reps. So I think I'm gonna do behind the head or in front, and then turn around and do all of them first two. What's the couple? Turn around, hit the switch up.
Come on. Let's go. Come on. All right, last set. All right, let's go. Last set. One more set. Oh, you got this. One more set. Last set. Come on. Come on. One more set. Go. Go.
We got the 4 more to do, and then we're gonna move over to the light flicker. Go ahead. Lat pull down will probably. I got my cat. I'm just gonna leave it off. Look, probably one of my favorites. But my favorite last is over there. Not it does my favorite. Like that. I feel like I'm doing this for sure. Let's go.
That's how we do it, baby.
This last setup right here. I think I'm going to do a little bit behind there and in front. I'm going to do 10 like this and 10 in front like this. A lot of things people sleep on is fucking doing triceps over here. And I think doing triceps over here is pretty fucking killer. As such. I love the tricep challenge from that pull down. You know, I didn't know, you know what, wait, let's do one more set, that way I can hit the, a little bit of chin. A little bit of chin back. Then we're gonna burn some shit up. Uh-oh. My phone's at what percentage? 20. Oh, we're good. I'll keep the live going for probably till closer to 2. And I'll let that shit rest, you know? So, what we're going to do, we're going to do like 20, 25 reps, and then we're going to go over here and hit this back up some more. And I can either do top end, I think I'm actually going to do top and bottom. We're going to do some bent over cable rows, and then just some upright positions. Let's go. But those are pretty fun. Even though you can say we've already done them, but we're going to do that. And in between those, we're going to do the whole stack first, 25 the whole stack. And then we come over here, 20 curls, overheads, 25 again, And do that. We're going to start running shit. Let's go. So one more set of these, and then we're done. 25 or 50? Let's just see. We'll get to 25 and see what we feel like after that. I'm a big rep guy. I like spamming reps. Doesn't matter if it's heavyweight, lightweight. If I can spam it, I'm going to spam it. Fuck it, we're doing 50. Finish strong, Set up so nobody says, "Oh, you lean today." Get my dick. One day we might do like 100 or something. This is fun. We'll see. Yeah, he did, man. He did. You gotta think, man. I've been doing this for fucking over a decade, man. So, just because I'm no longer competing, really, which I will be competing in December. Knock on some wood, hopefully. There we go. Hope and pray that I'm able to compete in December, you know what I mean? But that's a push and pull. Just because I'm no longer competing in like physique comps or nothing like that, doesn't mean shit, I just don't do it anymore. COVID ruined that, but. And then after that, I lost so much money to that ANFB, I think is what it was called. They took $175 from me before COVID. And that was just to get my spot. That wasn't to get my card, that wasn't for stage, that wasn't for nothing else. There was so much more money I had to put into that. And then COVID hit. And every week, bro would post a status saying, "Oh, well, it's been postponed until next week. We're going to be doing it in Blacksburg, And then COVID still was the thing. Next week he'd say something else. And then ended up doing some kind of online contest bullshit that they did, and I just lost money. Never got it back. Dude was a huge dick anyway. So that was why I was like, I want to fuck all that. It's too much money. So let's go a whole stack. And then we're going to bend over and do the two. And this is just a little something, I'm not going to go slow control on this either. Now let's bend over and do that. I haven't done my bent over rows, table rows in a minute. Alright guys, having one time. Those are called fat chip pulls. Good. Woo. Let's go ahead and spam these dumbbells real quick. For 20. We're gonna run the rack again. And now since this is gonna be the second run, and then we'll do that second run here. I just want to do a mixture of concentrated and bucket. Just doing 20. All extra shit. I'm not going to do overhead with them, because after we run the rack this time, we're going to do some kneeling kickbacks on the table machine. A friend of mine got me into them real big recently. Who's that? First up. Okay, I didn't see you. I thought you were Adams, because I was ignoring you. My bad. Slow down my cock. I can't help you, buddy. It's going right towards your mouth. I don't need to slow shit down. Fuck you. I've been doing this 13 years, bro. And I'm not going for slow and control. Look, it's only 150 pounds. You know? Don't be a little bitch. You show up, you gotta fuck your ass up. Now, 25 and 25 bent over. Not going slow, but just to show you that I can. Watch this. See? Easy willing to go slow. I'm not doing it. Listen. Now, I'm going to do my bent over ones. I'm wearing a little low on water. That's okay. Got back up in my bag. Good. And no offense to you, Adams, I wasn't trying to ignore you, but you hear all the time. I think you're alive, too. Alright, so, let's, did I get bent over? Fuck. I think I did. I think I just did bend over. I can't remember. Okay. Drop it a little bit. And do some more standing. Actually, underhanded. There we go. Ooh, yeah, come on. Now some bent over ones. Man, my left fucking tendon, dude. Right there. When I get down to my elbow. Fucking sore shit. And we still got 2 more to go, 2 more training days. The only reason I train 6 days a week, but usually 4 days on, 1 day off. So I'm doing 5 on, 1 off this week. Just because I've got a counseling appointment fucking Tuesday. And I want to make sure I look nice and swole for that, you know? Even though, dude, you know, I still want to look nice and juicy, you know? Even though I think therapy is kind of bullshit, because there's nothing he can say or do or tell me to do that will help me. So, you know, give me the bottle. You know what I mean? Well, you know, like I told him, you know, straight up, if I'm going to take anything, it's going to be Xanax, Klonopin, Ativan, Valium. You give me something that I know will work, and yeah, I will overdo it. I'll take 4 or 5 damn Xanax at a time. I don't give a shit. And I don't even do it, but I'm just saying. I don't do pills. I'm a drinker, you know, I like to drink. But You know, don't give me no fucking, what's that shit that makes you see stuff? Not Ambien. Fucking shit. Anyhow, there's some big pill they give out for depression, anxiety, that makes you hallucinate like fucking crazy. It's very popular. But anyhow, don't give me none of that. Plus, you know, you can tell somebody, oh, do this for your anxiety, or breathing exercises. When you're in that mental state, you need something fast, hard, you know? So I recommend drinking. Get you like, my favorite margaritas. I like beer, but margaritas is my go-to as wine. I'm a wino, baby. Yeah. Completely bad for your brains, but for your mental health, drugs and alcohol, about the only thing that's going to help you. I don't want to lie to you and tell you that it won't. But don't smoke no pot though. Pot's probably the worst thing in the world for you. If you're looking for something for anxiety, pills, alcohol. It's just the way it is, baby. Yes, facts. And I ain't never really done pills. I did in high school. I used to take them Xanaxes before I fight somebody. And when you're on nerve pills, you're so relaxed and like loose. So when you're fighting on them damn things, you're giving the dub. Unless the dude just happens to hit you with a knockout play. Get you a couple of them. I remember the last time I did them, I was in high school, I was 12th grade. And this is my first time ever taking. So I took 2 Xanaxes at breakfast at school, ate 2 of them. By the time breakfast was done, I wasn't feeling nothing. I was like, fuck this, I need more. So I took 2 more. But by this point, I've done 7 Xanaxes. And prior to going to school that day, you know, of course I drank and I smoked some dope prior to school. But anyhow, I was going to ISS, and all of a sudden, them Xanaxes hit me like that, and I'm like, burp. I'm down on the desk, with face down. The ISS teacher's like, get up, you gotta get up. I know it's boring, you gotta stay awake. And I'm just slumped. I'm like, look okay, you know. And then I pass out again. And this time she's like, you're gonna have to get up, or you're gonna have to go to the principal. So I got up, boom, I'm out again. She gets me up that 3rd time, and there's this like RCC officer or whatever, I can't remember what they're called. But anyhow, he's talking to me, and I'm leaning up against the door like this. I mean, I'm faded. I'm blitzed out of my mind. And I'm talking with him, I black out, I'm back on my desk. I don't know how I got to my desk, but I'm back on it. And she's like, you're going to have to go to the principal. I said, fuck this, I'm too high anyway. So I leave that room, and I'm waving through the hallway like this, like that, you know. And I had this big goofy jacket. It looked like a janitor's jacket. So I started going to door, knocking, and I would tell the teachers I was a janitor because nobody really knew me. I was homebound for most of high school. You know, I wasn't allowed to go to school. But then, towards my senior year, I had senior practice, and so they had to give me 2 classes for that. And so anyhow, I was taking these trash bags, and I'd close their door back, and I would just sling trash all over the fucking hallway. And then, I blacked out. I don't know how I got home. I don't know what happened. Don't know how I got home. Nothing. I just remember all of a sudden I'm back at my grandma's house. That was the last time I took Xanax, but for sure they will help you. If you have mental problems, they'll help you. So will Klonopin and Ativan. Ativan's like fast acting, but we're supposed to be. But you just gotta eat enough, you know? That's the problem. You gotta make sure you eat enough of them. Yeah. Oh, come on, baby. So, I'll do one, and then it's time to blast some forearms, and then, did we do any shoulders yet? Oh, yeah, we got shoulders in it. I was trying to think if we did any. We're gonna do lat raises, table lat raises. Tomorrow will be dumbbell lat raises. We'll do lat raises, then we're going to do, let's see, 300 reps at dumbbells from 45s, 25s, and then 100 reps straight of the 20s. Then, let's go over here and blast these fucking biceps some more. Thighs and tries. I got a friend of mine. And now, mind you, I ain't gonna say his name out here. He's 58. And he's on TRT, of course. And I've never pinned anything. Everything I've ever done orals. But he's only on 60 migs. And so I told him, like, hey man, get your doctor to give you like 80 migs, you know, and then I'll buy 60s off you. And then I've never heard of anybody sticking it in your armpits. I mean, I guess that makes sense. But so I'm gonna stick it in my armpits. I think I'd be able to pin. Because usually I'm an oral guy. I like my deep all oral, my hands are all liquid, you know. But if he gets 80 migs prescribed that, I'm gonna buy the 60s. And I'm gonna fucking take the hell out of it. Let's get 20 reps a dude. Make sure it's hard and straight girl. Now I could get Anavar right now. Anavar is pretty cheap. But I'm thinking I'm gonna do the TRT a little bit. Or maybe not OMB now. Or OBM, whatever it's called, I can't remember. But, you don't know. I think the TRT will be good in general. But I've never done it. Yeah, I've done D-ball and hand draw, but that's completely different from TRT. And this would be pharmaceutical grade, so not made in somebody's bathtub or somebody's basement. It's kind of fun, I guess. And stick out my fanny, do another set. You know, I didn't want to do this recipe, so fuck that and drop it. There we go. Now, when I do my wrist curls, like, yeah, that's how we're doing today. Get over here, bitch. That's how you pull a bitch feet. That's what an old boy told me one time. He said, those are fat chick pulls. You lean over and grab them by the thighs and just go, whoop. You know? Hell yeah. You can do skinny girls like that too, I guess. I'm more of a, how can I put it? I like everything. I like boys, I like girls, you name it. If it feels good, it can't be wrong. That's my motto. But preference-wise, I like really, really teeny, tiny women. Little teeny, tiny thimbles. Something that I could just throw around and beat the hell out of, you know? You ain't getting away from me, baby. You know what I mean? Like, get over here like Scorpion. That's what I like. And some thick goth bitches, too. I think that's every man's weakness, really. Those are cool. bitch, but that wouldn't be too bad. Something like that. But she better be looking good and dressing nice, like in little Finnies do, you know, I love that. Especially when you grab them and they're so frail, you know, you're afraid you're just going to crush them. You know? That's what it's not. Alright, so, fuck the bottom one. We're going to come over here, do forearms now. We're getting a little more out of that. So, some more curls. Let's go do our kickbacks and our lat raises. Now these kickbacks, I fucking love these things. Ooh, oh, wait a minute. Fuck it, I'm gonna leave it. It's just my knee braces. And plus I know everyone here, so I ain't too worried about that. I think we'll warm up with the kickbacks. And this machine is like, I don't know if you can even see it, can you? There she goes. You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna do this. There we go. Let's just cut the difference on the warm up with. And I can do this with no attachment. Really, you couldn't do it with an attachment there. Look at set to 11. Good on that. Hey, here we go. Oh yeah. I love good kickback. On a cable. Woo. We'll do a couple sets of this, and then we're going to jump up to 70. Maybe higher. This machine feels like it's not accurate with weight. Alright, now for my favorite. Probably one of my favorite fucking shoulder workouts is this one right here, the lat raises. We're going to do the whole stack. We're going to start with the whole stack here. Nice little pin. It only goes up to 150, but there you go. I don't know if y'all can see that, but maybe. Who cares? Let's hit this 150. 10 or 12, I'm gonna do 2 sets of it. And then we're gonna keep going down way from there. But this week, make sure the seat's high enough and I'm a little short fucker. So, gotta make sure it's high enough. Come on. Never do what I just did on that last one, where I lifted it all the way and you can't do no more. Never do that. That's a good way to snap your shit. I just done it because I just felt like doing it. Now let's go hit these curls up. Whew. And I'm not trying to influence you into working out or anything. I don't care what you do. But if you do work out, don't do that shit. Just a 20 set, dude. Yeah, it's nice and lightweight. Not bad. Come on. Now I'm not doing my overheads. I'm doing kickbacks for that. Just the way it is, baby. Oh, whoa, bitch. Alright. Now let's go ahead do some more kickbacks. And I think I'm gonna do like 4 or 5 sets. We're gonna do who knows how many sets over here. But 4 or 5 here. Make sure you get a good hinge to it too. I like to bend those real good, put my other elbow on my knee. Whatever arm is not in motion, I put on my knee. So that way, it's stable. Now, I could do it like this, but then I'm going to be fighting and fucking to stay straight, right? So, knee out, elbow on that one, like that. Like taking a picture. Thank you. I'm way stronger in my left arm than I am my right. Chop that up to I'm fucking right-handed. So if I'm right-handed, my right arm isn't getting as much rest as my left. So therefore my left arm's stronger than my right. Even though my left arm takes the most beat, it seems like I want to change it. My left arm takes a hell of a beat. Another set, old set, let's go. I don't know why I keep doing it. I guess I'm just liking it, I don't know. But let's drop it down to 140 now. And let's go do some more curls. This is the way it is, bitch. I don't know why I got that song stuck in my head. It's one of my drinking songs. I don't listen to none of this new crap everybody else do. I listen to pretty much everything from my childhood, nothing new. If it's past 2000, chances are I ain't never heard of it, so don't even ask me. Here. I'm just doing these as quickly as possible, really. If I really want, I could go bam, 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 but, 20s, and then we'll do up to the 30s, and we're going to do down to 10s. And I mean 10 reps each set, that's what I mean. Back to the kickbacks. Just the way it is, baby. Oh, oh, oh. And what's crazy is I'm not even planning on drinking this today. I'm planning on doing like an 8-day thing, where like on the 8th day, then I'll drink. Because I don't drink that much often. But when I do drink, if I've got 12, I'm drinking 12. And to be honest, 12 ain't enough. I gotta have 12 and a bottle. So I like margaritas and wine. Woo! My favorites. If I'm making real margaritas, then I'm drinking a pitcher of margarita. Whole pitcher to myself. And then I'm drinking a couple bottles of beatbox. Now, the last time I messed around with beatbox, I got crying little bitty. You gotta watch the beatbox. Its powers are too strong. Because when I drink, I like to drink and have a good time. But sometimes, if it's a little too strong, I notice. If it's too strong, you either get to wanting to fuck somebody up, or you get to crying. And last time, I was on that verge of crying. Because I remember I was feeling good, and I was partying it, and then I watched that Daryl Dixon show, And I started crying a little bit. I don't know why. But I started crying, yelling at people around me. So, you gotta watch, man. It's because that beatbox. I drank too many of them. Creeped up on me. Come on. Yeah. You start fucking doing it. Yeah. I think I'm just in love with doing that now, I guess. Alright, so let's go blast out some more biceps. Baby. That's kind of my thing though. You know? Gym, gaming, partying. And I didn't start partying until in my 30s, you know? Because I spent, always been real straight edge except for high school. Like, yeah, in high school, I took some pills, drank, did some grass, you know, stuff like that. But after high school, I didn't do nothing. No drinking, no smoking, no nothing. And then fast forward to my 30s, it's party time, you know? There we go. It's definitely not good for your gains though, for sure. I have been in here hungover before. And it's not fun. Come on. Come on. Oh, baby. I think I'm going to go up weight on here. I think now we're just going to do 70s for kickbacks. Because the thing about this machine is, and I'll show you right now what I'm talking about. Alright, so, I fucking hate these. Whoever invented this is a piece of shit. Because look, why in the hell, if I'm doing, let's say I'm doing curls with these cable curls, my wrist, with this being elastic, is going to go, snap my shit up. So whoever made these like that. Alright, here we go. So basically, with this machine here, for instance, let's go to the 70s, which is about what we're going to do with our kickbacks. Now we got it on 70 here. See? Now, judging by this is 10-pound increments, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 170, 180, 90, 210. This whole stack is supposed to be 210 pounds, which is 60 more than the whole stack over there. But that stack is actually the accurate length. This one is not. So here we go. We're going to put it on 70, see what it's supposed to be 2 people. Now watch this. And you're going to see what I'm talking about. Continue. It might be the whole stack. Might be 80 at most. Because this was a little bit harder than this. See, that's the 7. See, it's a little bit harder than that. So, free motion extension is a crack brand, but I think it's quite accurate up until 70, but the rest, not. So let's go ahead and do these 2 packs. I want 70 on there, so. Oh, yeah. Now let's go slow and control the speed. Come on. squeezing on the last two. Now mine, I'm stronger in my left one than my right. Squeeze. Hell. Eat shit. Let's go. Alright, so let's bang these out. And I think we're going to speed these up a little because I really want to get through my dumbbells. So, one more set of 140. Come on. Yeah. Woo. Now we're dropping a little bit. There we go. And we're going to keep going. And then dropping until we get to 50. And then we're going to do some increments. We're going to fucking bang out 50s to failure probably. Alright, come on. Pick this up. Like I said, this is probably one of my favorites. And if I wasn't live, I would probably do some more slow and controlled. But since I'm fucking live here, fuck that. I want to hurry up and get the main done so I can end it live. Focus on my cardio and my core over there. Might do a little bit of core on the live, but other than that, I don't want to show everything. Especially not going to be live streaming on a fucking airplane, that's for sure. I think that's my favorite piece of cardio equipment. If I run a mile in no time on treadmill, that doesn't sound like much because it ain't. But I like to do at least a mile a day on a treadmill. A little bit of hip cardio, I guess. Like, I'll walk for a quarter of the mile, run another quarter of the mile, walk another quarter. In that last quarter, run that motherfucker, Alright, let's go ahead and now push it up. Hell yeah. Nice. Go grab my electrolytes real quick. Replenish a little bit. This new shit, or it's new to me, these new power rates are pretty nice. I don't really like the flavor much. It tastes like shit, but they're pretty nice. I do like that they're zero sugar. I really taste the salt. Like, so they're pretty nice. It's just really shit. It's my first time with the strawberry kiwi one. And it's actually pretty nice, but still pretty shit, you know. Very nice. Oh yeah, I like that flavor. I'm a watermelon guy. I like real watermelon, I like watermelon flavor. Oh, whoops. Forgot to do my step. So now that we're getting into this really lightweight shit, we're going to just kind of span reps. Come on, there you go. whole stack and then work my way down. We're still working our way down to 50, but I like to start off heavy with these because I've did so much other shit. So by this point, by the time I'm over here, I'm running on fumes too. But gotta be going. Now I'm gonna drop the weight in and go from there. Got 2 more sets to do. And then last one, we're just gonna bang them out to probably like 50 reps. Maybe a failure. We'll see how we do. Let's go. Now one more set, and we're going to do like 50 reps. Maybe go to failure, but the minimum reps we're doing with this last set is going to be 50 reps minimum. I used to take a lot of intra workout back when I was stuck competing and shit. I would take intra, like after about 2 hours of being here, I'd go get me some BCAAs, some electrolyte solutions, and I would sit down and drink that. Now, I take electrolytes for sure, any way I can get them here. And then I have me like a nice little protein shake or a good cozy yogurt for intra workout. And then right before I leave here, I'll sit down and have me a meal because I'm empty. I fast until I get done. I get here at 5 in the fucking morning. I stay here and train for fucking 9:30, 10 o'clock. So, you know, all empty. I'd be a lot stronger if I ate before I came, but I just can't do it. So let's do 50. See how we do. Come on. And I'm not trying to go slow and controlled. Even if I was going to, I wouldn't be doing it at 50 pounds. Now let's go to our dumbbells. Sometimes it's good to take your water and dump some electrolytes down in there, swoosh that bitch up, and go from there. Also want to make sure you get your gallon in a day too. That's solid fucking advice. I remember back when I used to work a regular job, I fucking got out there and I was a construction worker. And I always drank a gallon of water every day. I thought I was good, you know? Thought I was Gucci. But anyhow, one day it's hot summer heat. You know how construction is. You're out in the heat 15, 16-hour days. It's fucking, it ain't no 8-hour shifts, 10-hour shifts. It's fucking 14, 15-hour days. Sometimes more. So, with that, I fell out one day. And that's real bad. That sucks. That's fucking horrible to fall out. And the thing is I was pissing out all my electrolytes, all my salt. So even though I was drinking my gallon of water a day, mandatory, I was pissing out all electrolytes. So then I realized you can have too much electrolytes. So I like to hydrate at least 2 to 3 times a week with some sort of electrolyte solution. And if you can get your hands on it, get you an IV and just stick that IV bag in and get good and hydrated that way. I know that sounds kind of fucked to say, but that's a good hydration for sure. So let's go ahead and hit these dumbbells. And then we're going to do some forearms. Legs. Ooh. I want to do calves today. Yeah, I want to do calves for legs. We did hams yesterday and we did quads. So today is going to be calves and maybe feel like it, we'll do some more amps. I like doing amps. Look at this shit. No. I don't want to be a stapler or nothing. But whoever's doing this, trash it with. When I first came in here this morning, before I went live, I had to clean this whole fucking thing, dude. Now, I don't mind people taking attachments from here, putting them there or there or wherever, you know. But this morning, my favorite straight bar attachment was sitting on a chest rest. There was trash all over the floor. There was kettlebells scattered. It was a fucking racket. I don't know who did it, but check the cameras and boot them the fuck out, you know? So let's go ahead and, let's see, do I want to do 45s or 40s? Let's just do 40s. Sometimes I do this with the 50s or whatever, but 4 sets of 25, and then we're doing 4 sets of 25s with 25s, and then 1 set of 100 reps straight, no putting them down, 20 pound dumbbells. So let's go ahead, bang these shits out. Come on. You're probably like, Rick, why aren't you clacking them? I don't like clacking them. You don't have to clack them together. I've got a friend though, he clacks them together, but that's because his joints are kind of fucked, you know? He's 60 years old, so of course he's clacking. But I'll tell you this much of it. He might be 60 years old, but he looks better than most 20-year-olds I know. And he's not even competing. But he's in better shape than most, he looks better, stronger than most 20-year-olds, for sure. And yeah, you know, take a lot of drugs, yeah. But still, 60 years old, you can't beat that. Alright, now let's hit these. What should I do? Yeah, one more set. We're going to do 4 altogether. But we're going to start working on 4 arms in between. Oh, let's go. Now, I don't know if I posted it, but when it comes to shoulders, I don't actually like using these dumbbells. I like using the dumbbells we have in there because they're good, thick grips. So when I go heavy with dumbbells for shoulders, I prefer the fat grips because I was in here, and it's been a long time since I've done dumbbells for shoulders. So I'm in here with a friend of mine, and I grab these 70s, and I'll grab the 70s out for shoulders. You know, I'll get to the 75s, and I can't press them, you know, and I said, what the fuck? I said, wait a minute, let me go in here and grab these thick ones. I went in there, grabbed the 80s, bang, bang, bang. Grabbed the 90s, bang, bang, bang. 100s. And like, you know, we said, these are not great for shoulders by any means. If they're light, yeah, keep it light. I wouldn't go more than 50 for shoulders with those. Now, look at this bad boy. That's one of my faves for forearms. Somebody left their fucking, look at this shit. Gnats flying all around, look at that. Left their fucking Red Bull. I'm not big in touching people's drinks, so I'll leave that shit. Let's take a little bit of weight off, just to get warmed up and put it back. So we got 50 on the, what is it, 35? I don't know, it's either a 35 plate or 35, I'll see. Yeah, it's 50 pounds, let's go. Now that feels good. A lot of people don't like this. But you need a good grip. You need a good grip. Because if you don't got a good grip, all your other movements are going to be shit. A man told me a long time ago, you got a good back and a good grip, you're going to have a good bench. And I'm going to, after this push and pull, I'm going to stop doing fucking bench in general. Well, flat. I'm not going to do flat anymore. But just because it's really no real benefits to flat. If you're doing close grip flat, maybe if it tries, but for not by the chest, not. Put a band around it, and yeah, that's about it. So let's go. I'm still going to do incline though, and decline bench. So there you have it. We got 75 in the tank now. One more set, and then on to 25s over there. I might put on my knee brakes. I might put that on just to make sure my fucking elbows don't take a shit on me. Back to forearm. I remember when I first came to this gym, and I discovered this motherfucker right here. Everyone else hates it. I'm the one that put this machine in this dark little corner here because it was in between the two power racks, and everybody was like, "Oh, it's in our way, it's in our way." So fuck it, I brought it over here. I love it. But when you're doing this, if you could feel my forearm right now, you could feel the tendons just tightening and swelling up. And all the contraction, and it's really good, really good. I like to do like 25 reps every set. Something like that, nice. Keep them nice and tight. I think we'll go up weight here in a minute. But when I first was introduced to that machine, you know, I'd never really fucked with it much. Of course, I've done forearms everywhere else and all that good stuff. But I had never really messed with a machine quite like that. Simple. Very simple machine. But I set a goal out. I said, you know what? In a couple of months, I want to be, you know, doing 100 pounds on here. And within about a month, 2 months of training on it constantly, hitting them hundreds. So that was cool. Just like with deadlifts now. I'm not a big deadlifter. But I haven't deadlifted in about 8 years, I'd say. And the other day, I go back there and I'm like, you know what? I'm switching everything up. Let me go try it out. So I threw 45s on there. Nothing. You know, nothing to it. I threw the 245 on there, and I actually done it. I got it for 4, and I was like, hey, you know, for 8 years of not deadlifting, you know, that's pretty decent. So I told old boy, I said, I want to hit 3 plates by Christmas, you know. And so that's my goal with that, and then I'm not going to deadlift anymore. Because I don't like it. Too much risk, not a lot of gain. So I'm just going to do that until I hit 3 plates. And then I'm going to stop. And that's what actually we're done with this. That's what bothers me about quitting bench. Is because now my bench is pretty fucking nice, you know? But I'm only training flat specifically for push-up. So once that's done, I'm going to do this one, and I'm hoping to place. The goal on flat is to pause. I want to either pause at 320 or 325 at competition. But what I think is going to happen is I'm going to pause 300, 305. I could easily do the 315, but if there's 100 people, it's going to be, because how it goes is you got all these different divisions and all this good shit, and everybody from that division get 3 sets. So you get 1, and then everybody from your division has to go. Then it's back to you. Then you get 1, and back again. And so if there's 100 people, you can imagine I do 1 set, and then an hour, hour and a half later is my second set. I'm gonna be fucking cold, you know what I mean? And they will have a practice bench for you to stay warm on, but you gotta think if there's 100 people at this competition, maybe more, that practice bench, you're not gonna get to use. And if you do, you're gonna have so many people looking at you like, hurry up, motherfucker, hurry up, let's go. I want to use it. So realistically, I'm thinking I'm going to polish 305. I want to do 320, 325, but if there's a lot of people, I'm not going to place probably. But if I hit the 320, 325, I'll definitely place for sure. And that's the goal. But also it's my weight too. Let's go hit these forearms. Like, I want to cut down to maybe 200 or 190 for this comp, but I notice, like, I've been kind of in dieting, but when I do that, I lose so much strength from it. I'm like, fuck, which of course you will, you know. But it's just like too much sometimes, you know. But after this push, if I place, which hopefully I do, I will cut down. Because I'm not going to be doing heavy on flat no more if I place. But I'd like to come in at least second or third. I'd love to come in first. And I know in the gym here, there's nobody really my weight hitting as much as I am on flat. But then again, I'm an early morning guy. It's a whole another ball field with the evening crew. You know, I'm just the day crew, you know. I'm 5 a.m. to 10 a.m. guy. So I can't speak on everybody else. Come on. So we're going to do another 100 reps of these at 25s. VR. Now let's go hit up some more forearms. And then we're going to go up weights. Man, I gotta charge this motherfucking phone up, dude, because it's at 6%. It's just the way it is, baby. Oh, baby. So, no, I'm gonna do this. There we go. I was gonna add that, but that'll make it a 6. I don't feel like doing that shit. Hold that bitch in real good. Woo! For that last rep. I could do that with all of them, but what would be the point? No! That's just the way it is, baby. That's just the way it is, baby. Oh, baby. I gotta try to keep it plugged up, but it's kind of hard, huh? Let's go ahead and grab these. Keep that shit going. Oh, I think we've only done like one set. So let's grab these. Do one more sets. And then it's burnout time. And then I gotta hit the core. So I'm probably gonna end the stream after that. I got core to do afterwards and cardio. I don't want everybody seeing me gassed out on fucking stair climber, which is exactly what I'm gonna do. I love the stair climber. I gotta learn, man. time for a fluff and fold of these knee braces here. There we go. Let's go. Come on. One thing I think is kind of crazy is when I do something heavy and I post it, and then sometimes some of y'all be like, oh, what the hell is that? What kind of lift is that? What's going on? That's what a lot of y'all be saying. Y'all ain't seeing the full thing. I like to see y'all come in and do something. Some of y'all. And then I'll do something that's actually really light. And everybody will be like, oh my gosh, you're so strong, oh my gosh, goodness gracious. You know, and I'm like, what the fuck? You know? Some of my lightest lifts that I posted, y'all be going crazy over it, thinking that it's heavy and it's not. And then when I do something that is heavy, y'all be like, wrong, sucks, ass, fuck you, you know? Like, damn, man. Like right now, this is light. I'm going to post a short later, and I guarantee you it'll get like 20, 30 likes on it. Everybody be like, woo, you know. But it's actually very lightweight. But for people who don't actually come to the gym, they're going to think, oh, it's so big. And it's not. You know what, I'm going to do 50. We're going to finish these 25. I'm tired playing with them. So now, it's time for the 100 reps straight of these 20s. And then after this, after this last set, I'm going to go and do my core and cardio. Because I really want to do that. And I think for core, I'm going to do cable crunches. And then I'm going to do some leg raises, lying leg raises with weighted. Yeah, weighted, yeah. That'd be cool. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. So alright, let's go ahead and jump into these 20s. Now these are 100 reps straight. Now the key to this is so lightweight that when I start getting burnt out, I can sit them here, or I could put them here, whatnot, but I can't set them down. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Usually by the time you get to that 50 mark, you really start feeling it burning a good bit. Come on. Woo! See, I told you about that 50 mark, man. Oh, shit. Come on. Let's go. We got 10 more to do. And like I said, this is that after doing all those other reps, when you do this last one, it's really fucking brutal. Whew. Get some good electrodes in. Oh, shit. So now, I'm going to go finish up with that core cardio. And then that's a wrap. Let me see what I'm sitting at. 4. Hell yeah. We'll do a couple. Now you can use a good rope for this or whatever you want. I don't use a rope, really. For triceps here and there I do. But otherwise I'm not using them. Well, maybe I will, because I can't find the trick one. Well, shit. Yeah, I'm gonna clean it up a little bit too. I don't know who the fuck did all this, made a mess in here, but it's kind of, this is too much. You know, a gym can be a little messy, but when it's so much mess that you can't even find shit, that's when it's bad, you know? There we go. So I guess I'm going to have to use rope today. Let's go ahead and use these. And let's just throw on 100 and play with that. I'm going to do like 20 curls, cable crunches. Oh, baby. Let's throw a little back in on that. Let me go check something real quick. I found exactly what the fuck I needed. So hell yeah. Let's do some more cable crunches. My favorites. Wait, do a couple of sets of these, good 20 reps each set. They'd be looking alright. And planks. Yeah. Back when I would be competing, I would always do planks, cable crunches, and leg raises. Hanging leg raises. And that is going to be able to do a sick ass core for sure. And throw some weights on them planks. Don't just hold a normal plank. Get you a good 45 plate, put it on your back, and do you a couple sets of about 30-second planks. A couple sets of that. Here and there, bring your knee to your chest, you know. And that's how you do it. That's how I did it. I had that good herniated belly button where my shit was an outie. And I tell you, the girls drooled over that. And it hurt. It hurt every damn time they touch it, but they loved it, man. They love a good herniated core. You know? I don't know why, but it does look good. But it sure hurts. I had one girl put a piece of tape on a quarter. Told me to lay flat. And she put that quarter on my hernia with that tape on it. And she said it's going to make it go away. And I don't know how it works, but it made my hernia go away. Right before my eyes. I was like, hell yeah, thank you. Don't know if it was the nettles or something. I don't know. But she did that. So then I had to make sure I popped it back out again. You know, because girls love that shit back then. Sure. Alright, let's see. 2 more sets, and then I gotta plug this motherfucker up. And then tomorrow I'm not gonna be live. I'm probably not gonna go live tonight neither. I wanna focus on more videos, you know? Because now I've got a good way to record Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, all kind of new shit. So, you know. Just the way it is, baby. That cord coming out, well, stair climber. I need to brush my fucking hair, too. You know, the thing about it is like when you're wearing your sweats, I like to wear my gym clothes out, you know what I mean? I'll be wearing motherfuckers out and about. But you look like shit sometimes, you know? So I try to keep my hair nice and brushed, like after the gym. I've started wearing blue jeans and cowboy boots now. So like I've got my boots in my bag, got my blue jeans in my bag, hair brushed, looking nice. Trying to take a little pride in that, you know, even though after I'm done at the gym, I'm just like, fuck everybody, you know, I don't really care. But, you know, I remember looking at myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, bro, I look like I'm homeless or something, you know? Alright, and that's it for today because I gotta go plug this mug in. So, let's go plug this thing up, let it charge up. And I might stream again here some other time. Maybe not. Just depends. I'll put it up against this box of Tide. There we go, hell yeah. Woo! Unplug this. See, I got so many like shits in here. Cause I practically, a lot of people say I live here, but I don't. A lot of people say that though, 'cause I'm always chilling. Shoo-wee. Get the good old electrolytes in. There we go. And let me check the percentage we got here. 2. Sent with no delivery fees. Oh, a bunch of crap spam. Just the way it is, baby.